We had very little economic data this week. As the copy near this says, we had very important data last Friday, which was weaker than expected. Mortgage rates went down, all long-term rates went down, and I thought there might be follow-through, and there was not. First thing Monday morning, rates went right back up. I don't like that. That's the way markets behave when they're in a process of turning. There's an old Wall Street line for every occasion. Some of them are printable. The one that applies here is a market that won't do better on good news is destined to do worse. That's what happened. I don't like it. The Fed released its meeting minutes this week. I'm convinced that they're coming. They want very badly to just get up off zero. Even if it's just the first quarter point this year, they want to get that done. What nobody can tell is how prepared markets are for that first quarter point. It's always an unknown number of people in markets who just miss the boat. They miss every boat. People who think that people who have grounds for thinking that the world economy is too weak for the Fed to tighten. They may be right. There may be a bad accident that happens that will hold the Fed off, but all things being equal, and things are fairly steady in the U.S. now, the Fed's coming, and maybe as early as June, maybe not until September, maybe not until later in the fall, but they're coming. And we can hope that the Fed coming off zero won't change mortgage rates much. The heaviest downward pressure on long-term rates is from overseas. Every other central bank in the world is in the process of easing money further, and only our Fed is in the process of thinking about tightening. So it's not a doom and gloom forecast, not at all. And for those of you who are from outside the metro area or even within it, the second half of the copy deals with the highly specialized things that are going on in our local marketplace. And they really are special, and they really are real. You see things like this 2-3 times in a working lifetime, and the factors that are pushing up on home prices and have turned the local market into quite the frenzy I lived through them in the late 1970s. I lived through them again 91 to 94, 93, briefly 98 to 2000. And this one is every bit as strong as the 91 to 94 one. And in that period, prices in Boulder County rose 40% in 3 years. And that's sort of what we're on track for. And it looks as though we may not be halfway there yet. So, good weekend.